Hello, my name is David Hania, and I'm 27 years old. I'm a second-year environmental studies student with a minor in communications. I've lived in Ottawa for 10 years now, and I have gone to all the major schools. I started in Carleton. I was forced into Carleton. I went to Algonquin College for theater arts and have a theater arts diploma, and have now gone to University of Ottawa because a theater arts diploma doesn't really get you a job too easily. So I'm back to get a real education and work my way up that way. I have a question. My question is, why is it that I, as a middle-aged white male, feel that advertisement has created a consistent culture in line with the phrase, be a man? Why is the phrase, be a man, so hurtful to young adult men now? This question is very personal to me. I don't exude masculinity. I never had. I went to theater school, after all. And I was also born and raised into a very Protestant Christian household. Church was 6 out of 7 days a week for me. I went to a Christian school for 12 years. I went home. I lived in a Christian household, and I went to church virtually every Sunday, if not twice every Sunday. The expectation of me was that I was to be the next man of the house. I was the only man outside of my father to be in the household, so the expectation would be that I would follow in his footsteps. So I was, or attempted to be, nurtured into that male role, and it didn't really jive with me. I never really followed in that footstep. So what I realized is that I didn't know what be a man meant, and that I needed to understand more about who I was. So hence why I went to theater school, and it made me realize that I grew up with a lot of spiritual abuse, some physical abuse, and including some sexual abuse as well, not by my family, but by other members of that community. And it made me very hateful about that. And it's taken quite some time to get over that, to not be the man and to not suck it up and to be vulnerable and understand who I am and what my role is personally. So how am I gathering data? I like to read fiction and historical nonfiction as well. This book, The Nickel Boys by Colston Whitehead, is one that I'm using to gather data as well. It is about an African American community and just about the male role in the African American community. I read the articles that you provide, and I have also taken field notes. Most of them, I promise you, I will be better at it down the road. But what have I learned? I've learned quite a bit about feminism, the expectation of women, and how women are defined, and how men are also defined through that kind of lens. I feel it's valuable for women, or valuable for men, to look through the feminist lens to gain a sense of identity, and to because the sense of equality is actually fairly similar on both sides, though vastly different roles historically in that. So that's it. That's my video essay, and I'll see you in class.